Hi everyone, I am here today with Spencer Lowe, a recent graduate of the university, and he's here to share a little bit of a story about his experience with work integrated learning. So Spencer, before we get started with my questions, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you know, my name's Spencer. I'm originally from the Manawatu, and start of 2017, I made the trip up to Waikato to begin my bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Communication Studies, majoring in marketing and public relations. So, yeah, I've been up here for 3 years now. I'm loving the city. It grows on me more and more every day, believe it or not. And I've thoroughly enjoyed my time up here so far. I've gotten involved in a lot of different kind of groups and clubs and met some really neat people and learned some really cool stuff along the way.
Awesome. And you've had a bit of a cool experience with work integrated learning. So I really want to hear about that. Tell us about the experience and kind of what you went through.
Yeah, for sure. So it was actually a friend who sent me the link for the job application or the internship application originally. So I applied for an internship with a company called Shift 72. And what they do is essentially make software for video on demand platforms primarily. So I went in and had a chat with them. And even in the interview, it was really great. They kind of asked what I want out of this internship, you know. And I pretty much said that for me, the best thing is to be able to learn as much from as many different aspects of the organization as possible, from a marketing perspective, a sales perspective, and PR as well. And they did exactly that. They threw me in the deep end with a lot of different stuff, which is what I wanted. And it's helped me kind of really steer my passion and my career kind of focus onto a nice path where I can lay out my future quite well. So yeah, it's been great. I've worked alongside some really cool people and learned some neat stuff from working with them that I don't think I would have necessarily got from study. So it's kind of tied in really well to kind of prepare me as best as possible, kind of leaving university and getting into the working world.
Cool. And talking of the working world, you're now with the company, aren't you?
Yes. So over the break, actually, I was working packing online orders for Noel Lemmings, and I get a message from the CEO asking if I'd be interested in jumping into their team in the sales aspect of it, which is definitely the kind of part that was the most interesting to me through my time as an intern. And because right now, obviously, video on demand platforms and all that kind of shifting a lot of that physical stuff into an online presence is really big given the current kind of state of things. So obviously for them, one of the lucky companies to come out of this setup okay. So yeah, no, it was really, really cool. Really happy to be here.
Cool. Have you had any challenges? Like, have you faced anything in your current role or during your internship that you've found a little bit difficult, and how did you overcome those?
Yeah, so there is an element of difficulty, I think, in translating what you've learnt at university into a proper applied setting. So especially right now, given how busy things are for us, it hasn't been a gradual transition into the role as much as would have been nice. But at the same time, I felt like I've learned more this way, and I've been able to prepare myself better because I've been, it's all been on the fly, and I've just been picking up stuff as I go. And I guess that's kind of worked for me. So that would probably be it, because at the same time, I've had an amazing mentor in Matthew Jobert, who's actually a recent graduate of the University of Waikato as well. So we've been working together on a lot of projects, and he's been nothing but outstanding at helping me kind of pick things up and get moving.
That's really awesome. It must be so stressful starting a job during the pandemic.
Yeah, it's interesting, because moving, with a lot of people with that, talking about redundancy and jobs going under and things like that, to get a message from the CEO asking me for, to join their team was such an awesome experience and something that I'm very proud of.
Yeah, it's really cool. I love the fact that you've been able to find work in this time. It goes to show that there are jobs available out there. It's just finding the right ones. Yeah,
absolutely.
Have there been any particular skills that you've actually had to adapt through the pandemic and like working from home?
Definitely upping my motivation
Yeah.
or drive, should I say. It's I'm easily distracted, I guess you could say. So working from home, I've had to almost barricade my door shut to this little, built up office that I've made over the last couple of days. So just being able to keep focused throughout the day, because we're still working, 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. So and just making sure that I'm always on task and keeping focused has been difficult, but good.
Cool. Have you put any systems in place to make sure you don't feel isolated, or like anything to help with that motivation because you are alone?
I think as a lot of people who know me would appreciate is I'm a very social person. So for me, it's just making sure that I'm keeping in regular contact with my lovely fiance, obviously, but also my friends. So just kind of regular chatting with them outside of work hours, obviously, has been the most important. But we've also got some new flatmates in as well, so that's kind of helped keep me socializing and allowing me to kind of have that divide from work time to social and relaxing time.
Cool. It sounds like you're dealing with it really well, which is awesome.
Trying to, yeah.
Yeah. From your time at the university, have there been any significant learnings that you've taken into your career and kind of have helped you?
Yeah, so that's a really good question, and it's probably something that I'd like to talk to quite a lot. From the time that I've spent at university, I think the thing that I've learnt the most moving forward into my career is how beneficial networks are. Being able to build strong networks early, and through the University of Waikato, that was one of the easiest things to do with the amount that's on offer, be there clubs and societies, and even just spending time on the green and things like that, have helped me to develop very strong relationships and strong networks and connections with people that have really kind of helped me get to where I am today. So that would be a recommendation for anyone else out there, would be to get involved wherever possible.
Awesome. So is that your key piece of advice for students?
Yeah. Essentially, it would be just get involved. It's not actually, people quite often say to me that it's quite difficult kind of transitioning into a job that pertains to your degree, I think. And without sounding, without skiting, I would almost say that that's not the case if you put in the work. I think by having a strong network, getting involved wherever possible, it makes the opportunities just present themselves. And the University of Waikato is such a great platform to do so.
Cool. That's awesome. And any advice for students post-pandemic? Is there anything you would say to them to help them stand out from the crowd?
I guess much the same, just keep those networks open, keep those communication channels open, get involved, and as much as it might seem like a bit of a drag, take on an unpaid internship or even offer to fill in at a company and do some unpaid labor. Like through the break, I even got in contact with, I can't remember the name, but just asking, hey, can I help with any marketing? I'm just at home, I'm doing nothing. This is time where I could spend, sitting on my PlayStation, or I could actually be out helping people. And obviously through that, you're making new connections every day. So yeah, just keep those communication channels open and hit the ground running as soon as this thing's back to normal.
Awesome. Thanks so much for that, Spencer. It sounds like you've had a great time transitioning from university life. I'm looking forward to seeing kind of where your career goes from here. Thank you so much for your time today.
Not a problem at all. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.